Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these plastic razor blade holders with stainless steel blades. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. So this comes with 2 razor blade holders and 40 blades. So here are the blades here, they're individually wrapped, and these are the razor blade holders, or the scrapers. So these have a cover on them we can pull off, and here we have the razor blade. So if we want to replace this, we can loosen this up. And this cover comes off, and we can take the razor blade out, and we can replace it. Put a new one in. And tighten it back down. So this is plastic here, but this is rubber in the middle, and it has a little thumb grip, so you can get a good grip on this. So you could use it like this, you could hold it like this, you can pinch it on the sides, and then when you're done you can put the cover back on. Like so. So if you're not up on knife safety, anytime you're using something like this, you want to make sure you're always working away from yourself. You don't want to be holding something like this and scraping towards yourself. If you slip, you could cut yourself. So if I was scraping on this, I would want to hold it back here and then scrape that way. But this isn't a knife safety video. Hopefully you can learn about that on your own before you're using razor blades, but just wanted to give you a heads up. So I set up a little sample here of something. I have a piece of masking tape. I pressed it against this hinge here that's made of metal. Actually, I can use the razor blade to even kind of press it down even more. So if this thing was difficult to remove, I could take this razor blade, and I wanted an angle. I kind of want to match, there's a little bevel on the razor blade. It's really hard to see because it's so small, but I kind of want that to match this to some extent. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'll go here, and then I can get under that tape there. A lot of times it helps to do a slicing action side to side, like so. And here we can remove that tape. So 2 things that can help when removing things like adhesive or stickers. One is heat, the other is a solvent like alcohol. So if you use those in combination with a razor, that can be really helpful. A razor like this could be good for removing things from metal surfaces. You could remove things from wood surfaces if you wanted. You have to be careful not to scratch them. So you may not want to use a metal blade on something like a nice wooden table, but maybe on the underside of a table if it had a label you wanted to remove. You could also use it on glass. You can use it on plastic, but then again, you could scratch that plastic, so you may not want to. So here's a little bonus tip. This comes with 40 razors, so if you dull one, there's no need to use it. You can get rid of it and put a fresh one in. But when you're done with the other one, you can make your own little sharps container out of something like a laundry bottle. You can loosen this up and throw it in there and then put the lid on. And I wrote sharps on here. Now if this was in a more public area, I'd probably write sharps in a couple different things, or old razor blades or something. But this is a safer way to throw them out, and then when this gets full you can put the lid on and throw this whole thing out. But it's safer than throwing this in the trash. If I threw this in a trash bag, it could cut through the side. So that's a little tip on how to safely dispose of your razor blades, is use a thick container like a laundry soap container. So I actually don't have a razor blade scraper like this. The only one I have is wider, and it's not very convenient. I really like this because you can get it real low to your work and you get it at a low angle. So I think this is going to be a great addition to my tool set. Another place you could use this would be for 3D printing. A lot of times I'll use a razor blade to pop off my 3D prints because I have a glass bed, so I can get in there and just wedge this in the corner of my print and pop it off. So that's the plastic razor blade scraper with 40 blades and 2 scrapers. That's all I'm going to cover in this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.